welcome to ASMR Scratch Art. Please enjoy this video. Oh, I'm like so finding that my voice is getting croakier and croakier as I keep talking. It's not only this croaky. And my nose is so stuffy. I know that I've actually been really lucky to have not caught a cold so far this year, because I've had some absolute doozies in the past, especially during my working years, because you are in contact with so many people as part of your job, especially in customer service. Hang on a sec, sorry. Okay guys, I'm back. That doesn't happen too often, but he's very vocal. I've actually opened the door for him, but he's wandered off, which is what he does. But I'm going to have to sit here and freeze for like 10 minutes while I do this, which is not great. But there you go, if I don't keep the door open, he'll start howling again, and that's just the way it is. Okay, hang on, sorry, I've got to pause again. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully, I still had to leave the door open. It turned out he actually wanted to have something to eat, but I've no doubt that he'll still want to go out afterwards, so I'm just going to have to sit here and be cold. Alright? No, I'm not really happy about it. But for the sake of the video, I'll have to carry on. I've had some of my worst colds during my working years. Usually catch them from my other co-workers. Because obviously in working culture, you're not supposed to be off sick for little things like having a cold. Even though colds can be quite serious. So people will go to work when they really shouldn't. And you'll get sick. When I was pregnant with my first child and I was still working, I had 3 colds within about 6 weeks. And it was rubbish. I had cold on Christmas Day. And I still have a really strong memory of my co-worker stood next to me. And bearing in mind I'm about 6 months pregnant in the story. And she's telling me how she thinks she's got the flu. But she can't be off work because it would be her 3rd strike. To kind of segue off that, yeah, in a lot of UK workplaces, if you are sick for 3 times in a calendar year, you'll be, for want of a better expression, hauled up in front of HR to explain why you keep getting sick. And she had an ongoing back problem that meant that she was off a lot. So yeah, but my sort of point was that, you know, hey, I'm 6 months pregnant here, please don't stand next to me. And she stood so close telling me about this. I had a flu vaccine as part of my prenatal care. But that one vaccinates against the 3 most common strains, and I was stood there thinking, well, what if you have a rare strain? So yeah, it's a mixture of, it's a lot of the time it's people can't afford to be off work. And some people don't get company sick pay. Some people only get statutory sick pay. And some people don't even get that. My mum's partner is classed, even though he works for, he's worked for the same company for 25 years. He doesn't have a set number of hours that he works. I think it's some kind of loophole where he's classed as self-employed. And I think, yeah, he doesn't even get statutory sick pay if he's off work. It's ridiculous. He's been off work. He'll have been off work. He's got chest infection at the moment and he'll have been off work for a month. wasn't for the fact that he's already getting his pension, he wouldn't have any money coming in at all. If you can hear any cat eating noises related in the background, he's a very enthusiastic to eat in this pouch. I'm less enthusiastic because it is about 6 degrees at the moment. I've had to leave my door wide open so he can come and go as he pleases. He's blind, as you know if you watch my videos, so I can't close the door on him because he gets very, very upset and he gets very, very loud. Yeah, since he lost his sight, bless him, he's developed an extremely powerful meow. So whether it is the middle of July, or in this case December, I leave the door open for him, and I'd really rather not. I have to put the central heating on at some point today, but I was like super hoping to conserve as much heat as possible. Plus, if any of my neighbours are out and about or in their gardens, which they probably aren't to be fair, they probably think I'm a crazy person, so I hate talking to myself while the back door's open. So there's that. But I can't hear anything. I can hear the gate rattling in the wind, and that's about it. Luckily, the bin lorry's already been, by the time the recycling comes, because it's pretty noisy as well. This video will be long over. I'm going to shoot one more after this. I'm kind of mentally adding up in my head what I'm doing. So I've got 4 today, and this is 3 of 4. Next week, I've got 2 filming opportunities because my partner's in the office one day. Then he also has a day off while the kids are at school. However, we're thinking of going out somewhere and doing something nice because we almost never do. I mean, we probably should stay home and wrap presents, but I might just take the day off. Which I really think I need to do some wrapping tomorrow. Because if we do enough tomorrow, we might not have to do any next week. The weather looks nice, so it's dry at any rate. Oh my gosh, I'm cold. I really might consider just closing the door after this if he doesn't go out because it's so cold. I've got another 6 minutes to film and I'm just like, wow. Good boy. He's got a bit of a hairball as well, might be able to hear it. I'm not sure if he's heading for the back door. I really hope so, because, bless him, it would vindicate having it open, put it that way. Because I really want to close it. You know, I guess he got all the heat out of the house. Now I'm going to put the heating on till after lunch. I try and keep it off as much as possible to save some money, but yeah. And when the bill comes, maybe I'll ask him for a contribution. It's your fault I had to have the heating on all day. Bless your heart, mister. I think he's under the kitchen table somewhere. It'll be nice to go out. I need to get a new jumper. A sweater. Oh, I'm not sure what that is. That might be the other cat using the mat as a scratching post. Yeah, he's gone to the door. Wandered off. Sometimes, shh, good boy. Sometimes you give him everything that he wants, and then he wants someone that you can't give him in the moment, which is attention and affection. If I were to pick him up and put him on my knee, it would probably not end well. Yeah, I'm sure I just had my neighbour's back door. He's thinking, why is she just sitting there talking to herself? Is she talking to herself? Who's around? This is weird. I get it. I'm just for YouTube thing to see. There's a siren in the background. I'm so closing the back door after I finish filming this video. I can't do it. I can't sit here and freeze my butt off anymore. I'm looking at the clock, I'm thinking 3 more minutes. He gets confused. I think I'll open the door and he'll go out, or he'll sniff around, he'll back up and then he'll come back again. And that's how it goes. But it's not terribly convenient when he does it in the middle of filming. And it's not the first time. At least my mum's not going to barge down my door. My mum came in once when I was filming that. She's like, oh no. And I didn't hit the pause button. I hit the stop button by accident. I'm like, oh. So I ended up some like odd length videos. It was just like, oh. Yeah, he's sat by the back door right now and he's having a sniff. And it's like, oh my god, it's so cold. Why though? We've never had a cat flap. Never needed one. These days I kind of feel like it would be a good idea. Because it's just so much of it gone. I will probably end up putting the heating on. For an hour and a half, just to warm the house up reluctantly. Because I've got lots of housework to do after this, and it's, yeah, unpleasantly cold in the kitchen. And I got a lot of housework in the kitchen. See what I can get through. I'm going to try and leave myself a chunk of time to play Starfield this afternoon. Oh my gosh, 1 more minute and I'm so closing that door. I'm going to get up and find he's gone out. So, there's that. And then it's like I can't close the door, but I really, really need to. I don't tolerate the cold like I used to, and my tolerance was never that high. So it just makes me super uncomfortable. I think he's coming back in again now. I have to give it a minute or two before I film my next video though, just to make sure he's settled down. Doesn't normally spend that long outside, but he'll normally go out and sniff about for 2 minutes and then come back in again. But if he finds that he can't just come straight back in, as I say, he gets very distressed. Okay, I'm going to cut it here and go close my door because I'm freezing. Okay, normally I'd do like a little preamble, but I'm just going to have to cut it here. So thank you and goodbye.